Okay guys, so we have finished the exercise 5.1 in the last video, and we are continuing with the arithmetic progression chapter. So exercise 5.2 now, and in this the question 1 says fill in the blanks in the following table given that A is the first term and D is the common difference and AN is the nth term of the AP. So we are given a table in which we are given either one of the things is not given, like either A or D or N or nth term. So we have to find out. So now we know that a nth term of an AP is equal to, or I could write Tn also. So An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So that is clear now. So let's move to each part of the question. So first part says my A is given as 7, D is given as 3 and N is given as 8, and I have to find An. Okay, so according to this, my formula, so An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Always try to write down the formula every time. Okay, so 7 plus 8 minus 1 into 7, 8. D is my 3. Okay, so now this is equal to 7 plus 7 into 3. So now I have 7 plus 21, so 28. So my nth term is, okay, so second part says my A is minus 18, D is I have to find out, N is 10 and nth term is 0. Okay, so let's move to second part. Let's write down first what has been given. So my A is given as minus 18 and D I have to find out. Okay, and N is equal to 10 and nth term is equal to 0. So let's write down the formula. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Nth term is 0 and A is minus 18 plus 10 minus 1 into D. Okay, so minus 18 can come this side. So 18, it will become positive, is equal to 90. So my D is equal to 18 by 9. So I get 2. Right. So my D is equal to 2. That's my answer. Okay, let's move to third part of this question. So third part says I have to find A here, and D is minus 3, N is 18 and nth term is minus 5. Okay, let's write down all the values. So now here I have to find out A, and my D is given as minus 3, N is given as 18 and nth term is given as minus 5. Okay, so now I can write down my formula. An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into T. An is given as minus 5 is equal to A, I have to find out, and 18 minus 1 into minus 3. I'll write down in brackets so no confusion. Okay, now minus 5 is equal to A, and this is equal to 17 and this is 51, so minus 51, right? Okay, now A would be equal to minus 5 and plus 51. So what it will give me? It will give me 46. So A is equal to 46. That's my answer. Okay, let's move to fourth part now. Okay, fourth part says, let's see the table. A is minus 18.9 and D is 2.5, and I have to find out, and my nth term is 3.6. Okay, let's write down all the values. So now fourth part says my A is equal to minus 18.9 and my D is equal to 25, right? 2.5, and N I have to find out, and my An is equal to 3.6. Okay, so An is equal to A plus n minus 1 into T. An is 3.6 equal to minus 18.9 into n I have to find out, minus 1 2.5. okay, so now plus sign here, so I can subtract this first. So if it is brought to that side, it will be added. So 3.6 plus 18.9 is equal to 2.5 n minus 2.5. so I multiplied also. So if I add these two, what do I get? 9 and 6 15, 1 carry, so 4 18 and 4 22 is equal to 2.5 n minus 2.5. okay, next is I'll just bring this side. So 2.5 n is equal to 22.5 plus 2.5. okay, so now what do we get? N is equal to 25, right? okay, by 2.5. so this and this gets by 10, so my n is equal to 10. That's my answer. okay, let's move to fifth part now. So that's the last part of this question. So fifth part says my a is 3.5 and d is 0 and n is 105 and I have to find the an. okay, let's write down all the values first. so my a is equal to 3.5 and d is equal to 0, n is equal to 105 and an I have to find out. so again the same thing. So I have to write down my formula first. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. an I have to find out. I'll substitute all the values. So 3.5 and 105 minus 1 into 0. This plus sign. okay, an is equal to, this whole thing will become 0 because this is multiplied by 0. so this will be 3.5, right? So everywhere all the values, so here my each term will be 3.5 because common difference is 0. so this finishes my first question. okay guys, so now question number 2. Question number 2 says choose the correct choice in the following and justify. okay, so now first part, let's see. It says 30th term of the AP. okay, 10 7 4 is, okay, and they have given 4 options. so A option is 97, B option is 77, C option is minus 77 and D option is minus 87, right? okay, so these are my 4 options. so now let's see what is given to me. so if I start my solution, I would say 30th term of AP I have to find out, right? so my n is equal to 30 and from my AP I know my A is equal to 10 and my D will be equal to 7 minus 10, so this will be equal to minus 3 and they have given AP, so I can just find out 1 T2 minus T1. so T2 minus T1 I can write out, so that I got it. okay, now I have to find out Tn, or sometimes they will write An. so maybe I would write Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. so let me substitute the values. A is equal to 10 and n is 30 minus 1, D is equal to minus 3. I would write in brackets so that there is no confusion, right? okay, now this is equal to 10. now minus sign because 29 into minus 3, so minus 3 into 29. okay, let me take one more step. so 10 minus 3 9 27, 6 7 minus 87, so I'll get minus 77. That's my answer, right? so now I know which option is minus 77, C. so in answer I would write down the option as well as my answer, so that would complete my answer. so option C and minus 77, right? now let's move to second part of it. so second part says 11th term. okay, 11th term I have to find out of the AP Okay, AP is given here again. So minus 3 minus 1 by 2, and again it is 2, and so on is. Okay, options are given to me. A is equal to 28, B is equal to 22, C option is minus 38, and D option is minus 48 and half. Okay, so now let's see what is given to us now. So I'll start solving solution. So there are 11 terms. I have to find the 11th term. So my n is equal to 11. By looking at the AP, I know A is equal to minus 3, and my D would be T2 minus term 1 minus term first. So that would give me minus half and plus 3, because minus minus becomes plus. So I know this is equal to minus half will give me 5 by 2, because this is 3 and this is half, so 2.5, right? So I can write down 5 by 2. That's right? Okay, now I have to find Tn formula. So write down the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. So my nth term would be T11 will be equal to A is minus 3 plus 11 minus 1, and D is my 5 by 2. So let's calculate. Minus 3 plus this is 10 into 5 by 2. So this 2 5 times. So I get minus 3 plus 25, right? So my this is comes out to be 22. So my answer, I would say, is 22 is which term now? B term. So I would say my option B, and the answer is 22. So I'll write down both things. Now next question in next video. See you guys.